Alright, and good morning and welcome to episode 4 of Tiny Table Talk, where we're going to talk about our upcoming TTRPG, Aeons of Adventure. I'm John.
I'm Mickey.
And so, what are we going to talk about today?
I have no idea.
Alright. So if as a short recap of what we talked about in the previous episode, right? We actually created a character from scratch, right? And I believe his name was
Crabback.
Crabback, right? So he's Crabback. He's a claimant. It's one of our races. He's a short, kind of like cute, gnomish, dwarvish kind of little character. And then he has a pet, and as well as a pet, he's also an arcane mage, right? So why don't we take off from where we stopped the last time then?
What was the scenario that we say we will wait? This we crawl, we took the key, then we turn.
Yep, that's right. So you have unlocked the door inside this prison, and this prison was slowly being drowned, for lack of a better word. Water was filling in and the water level was rising. You open the key, and then you open the prison door cell, and that's where we stopped.
Alright.
Alright.
So I only can remember my expertise is talk. The other one, what is it?
And concealment of your presence.
Batman. Okay, just
That's right.
remember the Dark Knight. Alright.
Okay. Alright. So here are the cards. Wait up. This is wrong. And so a slight change from last week's one, well, not last week, the last episode, right, is that you actually took a higher level arcane skill, so it has been replaced by a level 1 skill in this one. Okay, here it is. Alright, let me try and fill this map onto the screen. Okay. This is not representative of the actual thing, it's just a grid. Right. So let's kind of like go through and run through like what was the character itself again with the character sheets and the cards. So in Aeons of Adventure, cards represent your character's ability and things like their how they fight, what kind of armor they fight better while wearing, and even their racial skills, right? And this allows you to hold on to all of the effects of your abilities and cards and kind of just refer to them as and when during combat or out of combat in roleplay and whatnot. Because some cards are combat focused, yes, but some cards are also usable outside, and most of them are usable. Most of your abilities are usable outside. Nothing is really stopping you from using them outside of combat. Okay, so let's start with the first thing. Oh, there's a lot of glare. Let's shift it a bit to the right. Right, so the first thing is what race is Crabback?
Claimant.
Alright,
So this is claimant, but this does not represent the race. Is one of the race. What do you call that? The mastery.
Yep. So this is a skill, a racial skill that is available to the claimant. So this is just one of them, right? This is not the card that represents that you are a claimant. It represents the skill you have as a claimant, right? And then the next thing that's decided is what masteries do you have. So masteries determine the way that your character is able to fight. They determine the heroic fantasy of your character. So let's start with what he's wearing. So the last time Mickey decided to choose cloth armor instead of the previously chosen light armor. So this time he's wearing cloth armor. So cloth armor is a high in evasion, right? In Aeons of Adventure, we have evasion and we have armor rating. So armor rating reduces damage and evasion increases the unlikelihood of you being hit, right? So a higher number, harder to hit. We roll 2d6, you add the numbers together, and then you add a modifier and try to beat the evasion rating. And so in this case, I believe you had a 1 on your dexterity. Which leads us back to our attributes. We have 5 attributes. We have might, dexterity, vigor, affinity, and charm. Right, so dexterity affects your evasion rating and your ability to dodge things and all that stuff. All the good stuff.
My Virgo is 0, right?
0 is vigor.
This is 2.
Yep. And 1, 1, -1. Yeah. The
So
-1 is your mic.
I need the minus. Where's the minus?
This one. And where do you go?
Here. 1.
Minus.
Yeah. -1.
Alright, and then at
Right.
level 1, we have 2 points to spend into any of the core masteries. You can spend both points into the same mastery. You can spend 1 into different masteries to kind of like mix and match your own class fantasies. So, what was chosen previously was the first one was the Beast Mastery. So the Beast Mastery is a mastery that is all about summoning animals, helping them letting them help you, and then commanding minions to fight, right? So it's sort of like a minion focused class and a minion support class in a sense, right? And so the way that you spend mastery points into learning mastery skills is when you spend a mastery point into that tree, right? You get to buy a skill that is available at level 0. So that means that you have currently you have no B skills, and then you want to use 1 point to learn the first skill. So that's the level 0 skills. Some masteries have more than 1 level 0 skill, some only have 1. So in this case, there's only 1 because as a beast guy, you must have a beast, right? And so the very first skill you have is to summon a beast. And that comes along with 3 token cards to represent the type of beast that you can summon. So these cards represent not just the fact that you can summon the beast, but they also put the stat blocks on the card itself. So at the left side of the card, the stats of the monster exists. And at the bottom is the effect of the card, right? And so the last mastery that was chosen previously was the Arcane Mastery, right? The Arcane Mastery,
So I only have wolf.
well, you can choose any one of them that you want, right? So
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah, at the point of summon, you can choose, you don't have to choose at like right now. Because your wolf was not summoned the last time, right? And the last one that was chosen was the Arcane Mastery, and Arcane Mastery represents a character's ability to wield the arcane arts, magic, and whatnot. And so the skill that is available at level 0 is Arcane Bolts. It's a simple kind of like magic ranged attack that scales to the number of bolt scales to your affinity in this one, right? So Arcane is a one of the masteries that scale to a specific stat. Alright. And so just like that, that's how you assemble a character's abilities and the attributes as well. And so as a reminder, where is the thing? You need to set your evasion. Your evasion is 8. Huh? You want to type the thing down, or you want to? Hey, did you buy, you bought the hide armor or the cloth armor, right? Should be cloth armor. Hide. Oh,
So
hide then should be the other one.
I remember it's height because it's
Cheaper.
yeah, and then it's not cloth, right?
But 1 moment. Okay, we'll swap this one. Okay.
I don't remember my balance is how much really?
So 8 evasion, 1 armor.
The balance coin.
Balance coin.
Yeah, I don't remember my balance coin.
What? Your how much money you have left? 900.
900.
Yep. So in character creation, when you select your character, right? If you don't buy any armor, your base evasion is 7, right?
So my evasion.
At character creation, you're given 3,000 gold, and with 3,000 gold, you can buy all of your starting equipment. So the armor that was bought here is hide armor, and hide armor has a little bit of evasion, a little bit of armor. It's kind of like a little bit of both, right? So you have 1 armor, and then you have 7 plus your dexterity for your evasion. So the basic set comes with a rule book and an adventure book. Adventure book is not printed. This is just a test print. Many of the things inside are not final, but it's a 64-page rule book, and it includes all of the rules required for players to play the game and for GMs to understand the mechanics.
So evasion 8.
Yeah, evasion is 8, and then your armor is 1. Then your health is 7.
Okay, just a question.
Mm.
So before we continue, so is this a norm for general like RPG tabletop that you need? I would say you need the way it's being designed. The character need to have skills to be efficient in what they are wearing.
So
Co-
traditionally
yes.
in tabletops, the ones, at least the ones that I'm more familiar with, typically for armor, it's proficiency, right? So this could be things like while wearing X armor, you may have a bit more evasion. While wearing X armor, you may have a bit more armor or resistance to something,
Yeah, but
right?
that's the effect of what you wear.
No, that's the effect of being proficient in what you wear.
Okay.
Yeah, so that means that you are proficient in wearing this armor while fighting. So, for example, in Dungeons and Dragons, right? If you want to play like a rogue, a rogue has proficiency in wearing medium armor, right? Or light armor, I forgot which one of them. If you were to wear heavy armor, you still get the bonuses of wearing plate armor, but then you have certain downsides.
But is this more like a stat?
It's more of a stat in other games, yes.
Yeah, it's more of a stat, right?
It's more passive, right? So it's more like a yes/no effect.
So how do we expand on this area in terms of wearable?
So in Aeons of Adventure, armor is a item, right? So you can wear the armor. Anybody can wear the armor, and you can gain most of its effects by itself, just the armor by itself, right? That means that if like some dragon mail drops, sure, anybody can wear the dragon mail, right? Nothing is stopping you. However, um, there are masteries that are tied to the armor type, and what these masteries and skills do is they allow you to express the way your character is able to fight in that armor, right? So, for example, right now what we have here is a light armor skill known as Swift, and this is something that you gain when you spend armor into the light armor masteries, right? So, what Swift does is that you run faster, right? So, anybody can wear light armor, yes, but when you're wearing light armor and you're fighting, you run faster because you're more comfortable in this thing, and it represents your character's ability to move faster while wearing this. It's like wearing a tight suit, Not everybody is comfortable wearing a spandex tight suit while moving.
So just a bit of a recap as well. So during the when you're trying to create with all this, you have 3 mastery points,
Yes,
but you must spend at least minimum 1 on the defense,
that's right.
which is on the wearable the armor, right? So this is just an explanation of what John is also trying to say, that each individual category that we're going for, there's actually a lot of room, and it's very scalable how we can expand in this arena. But what we are offering here is still the very basic kit right here, to show a glimpse. All right, so yeah, let's go on.
All right. Just to add on right before we move on, right? So when it comes to the armor types and all the masteries and stuff like that, you might be thinking, okay, like what happens if I have like spent points into a mastery and then I regret my decision, right? So there is a respecking ability, well, not ability, it's an option that you can play with. If your game masters choose not to respect, well, that's up to them. But there's an ability to respect if you like while taking a very long rest. However, you're not allowed to respect out of a mastery. So once you have chosen you want to be a beastmaster, you want to have like arcane magic, that's it. However, if you've spent maybe 3 points into arcane and 1 point into beast, and you would like to like rebalance your points, so to say, you can do that during a long rest, right? So that's just one of those things that through feedback and through playtest feedback, right, we realized that okay, because we have all these options, right, it is very beneficial if someone's able to just reshuffle some of the skills that they have, because we have a couple of skills per mastery, right? So just reshuffle the abilities that they have and then like just get something more specific to the situation. So you can think of them as preparing your spells and deck.
We didn't realize we didn't turn on the power.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Lucky.
We just go dead. So, are there any chance that we'll get more mastery points?
Yes. So mastery points are gained when you level up. And the way that leveling up works in Aeons of Adventure is by milestone. So what that means is that at any point in time, maybe after you complete a quest or an important moment, your GM may say, okay, everybody levels up.
So, is this also very familiar? Will people be familiar with this milestone approach?
Yep. So milestone is a pretty typical thing, I would assume. Most of the RPGs that I've seen, they usually use both milestone and EXP, right? The reason why we don't do EXP is because there's a lot of combat per se, and what we have found is that tracking XP can be fun for some. It can be fun for some, but at the same time, XP tends to drive players towards a certain type of playstyle where they are just hunting out monsters and just chasing after them like continuously. There's no reason to fight them, and then they just choose to fight them for the sake of gaining XP. So that's one of the reasons why we have decided to stray away from XP. And the thing is that the way that leveling scales in AoA, right, is that your stats don't scale as fast as how many points you have. So every level you gain a point, but only every other level does something else happen for your stats and your attributes and stuff like that. So if a GM would like to just give you mastery points, they could. Nothing is stopping them, right? But as to whether it ties to your level, that's a different story, right?
Okay. So now the next thing is that, so as you progress, there's level up that can help you with your mastery points increment. What about expertise? So over the course of the adventure, now I'm not going to ask, can we have more expertise? I'm not going to ask that, but pretty sure that as you progress into adventure, you gain more knowledge. Is there a chance to also change, opportunity to change your expertise? Because along the way, you might
your
feel
character changes. Yes, that's true.
Yes.
So changing of expertise, right, is something that can be done at any point in time. There's no hard rule that says that you have to keep your expertise because well, characters change, right? Like through an adventure, they may learn a new skill, they may find something out about themselves that might adjust one of their expertise. But at any point in time, you can only have 2 expertise. However, what does become better is, as you said, when characters level up as they adventure more, they gain more knowledge, right? And knowledge scales with your level at certain points, right? So for example, at the start, you have 3 points of knowledge. When you hit level 5, your knowledge becomes a +4, right? And in a 2d6 game, +1 is a lot, lah, right? Only goes up to 12 after all.
Cool. All right.
So just as a little bit more of a sneak peek is that at the different levels, right, you also gain tiny little bonuses. At level 1, of course, you gain everything, right?
And just grab something.
At level 2, what happens is that every other level after the first, so the first, second, fourth, sixth, right, you increase your HP. You don't actually increase HP every level, right? And then at level 3, your stamina points increase, and this is a very big spike. So at level 1, your character has 2 stamina points, allowing you to perform generally 2 actions per turn. But then the moment you hit level 3, you can now perform 3. So level 3 is one big spike. And then level 5, you gain +1 to one of your attributes. So one of your core 5 stats, right? Which is also a very big modifier. So for example, just now I mentioned the arcane bolts. It scales to the number of affinity you have, right? So going from 3 bolts to 4 bolts is a lot of bolts, right? But that tapers off eventually lah. So for the basic set, most of the things are only up to level 5, even though the table allows you to go to level 10 if you like, but we don't have that many skills for you to play. So you basically have to kind of mix and match your masteries if you like to play all the way to level 10 at this point. Oh, that's a dice tower. Would it roll screen?
Okay.
Okay.
So shall we continue with the story?
All right. And so where you left off, Crabback, you after provoking the prison guard and he slams into your cage while dropping the key, he leaves furiously as he steps out the door, up the stairs of this prison cell, right? The water is flooding and you stealthily, well, while concealing your presence, you leopard crawl.
I still remember I rolled the double 4.
Yeah. You rolled it was like an 8 plus your 3, so that was 11.
Use this blue.
So you stealthily leopard crawled to the key and you picked up the key without the other prisoners noticing you, and you managed to open the door eventually. So now you stand at the front of your cell with your door open. The entire prison room, which is underground, is slowly being flooded. Right now it's up to your knees because you're a claimant, right? So it's up to your knees already, and the stairs are right before you with a wooden door. You still see the other two prisoners are clamoring for help. You know, they're screaming in agony, and they're, "Ah, I didn't do anything. I didn't kill the king." Right, as the water is slowly flooding them up and they're chained to the walls. So what do you do now?
So I'm pretty sure it's just 1.2.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't take long for the water to
That's right.
it wouldn't take long for me to be submerged, right? But they're still survive. So I ask just a quick question. So what is it in it for me?
What's in it for you?
Yeah,
who are you
with,
speaking to now?
The two dude there is in my cellmate,
Okay.
but my neighbor.
So
Right, it's like I'm spinning the key. Yes.
as they look at you, they're like, "How are you out? How's the door open?" He's like, please let me out. I'll give you anything.
Yeah, what is it in it for me?
It's like, I'm a
Okay, which one first?
So the one on your right, right?
On my right, which is on my left now.
So
When I
now,
turn,
yes, correct.
yeah, it's
On your left,
yeah.
is on, yeah, that's right.
When I turn and look at them.
Yes. So he has a
Better hurry up.
he has a single eye patch, and he comes to you. He's like, I'm a smuggler. I can get you out of here. I know the way out of the prison.
Okay.
Right. And then the other one is a blind woman, right? And she's like, please, for the love of God, I can heal you.
She can heal me.
Yes.
I don't need any healing now.
Right. And it's like, are you sure you won't while you're escaping?
Okay. A blind and one patch.
Yes.
Okay. So
you have 4 eyes in total.
So I guess given that the water is rising, I can only save one.
It's rising fast.
Yeah, it's rising fast. Okay. So I'm still thinking.
As the water slowly rises.
As I'm thinking, I'm walking up and up and up and up and then up to the door. Then I want to make sure that the door wasn't locked by the guard.
Okay.
So
okay.
was it locked?
How do you want to determine if it's locked? Do you want to?
Yeah, I'm trying to push it.
Okay. As you put your tiny palms upon this door, the door slides ever so slightly ajar.
Right. Then I take a peek and see anything outside.
There's a guard, right, sitting right next to the door, but he's asleep.
He's asleep.
Yes, he's asleep.
I quickly ran down and then opened the one for the smuggler.
Okay, and you run down and you open the door for the smuggler.
No, before I open, that's what I planned.
Okay.
Then I go down and before I put the key in, I said, there's no one outside. So I open it. Quick, the water is rising.
You're wading through the water. The water is like up to your waist already. Okay, there's nobody outside. Go, open. And the smuggler dashes right out.
Then I move back at the same time while dashes right out. I submerge underneath.
Okay.
Then I summon my wolf.
Okay. And so as you submerge and you summon your wolf appears, right, through the water grate as he suddenly slides out. He's like, whoosh, then he doggy paddles over to you, right?
Right.
And you see the smuggler running up and he opens the door and he opens it with such force. I am going to roll to see if the smuggler wakes up this guard, right? So the way that the challenge rolls work is that you roll 2d6, you add the number together, and then you add the modifier. So in this case, there's no text. He's basically just moving it quickly, right? So I will add his dexterity, which will be a +1. Can you see? Oh, okay, that's a 5. I should use a different color. 3. Okay. And so even though the smuggler opens the door, it doesn't hit too hard, right? And he manages to get up quickly, and then he sees the guy. He's like, oh, right. He looks back at you and gives you kind of like a pissed off face, and he's like, "Eh, where's he? Okay, never mind, I'll get out first.
Oi! Where you going?
As the guy like, intruders! Right? He's like, hold up, he's not intruders, escapees! Right? And you see he starts to ring a bell, right next to him. And you can hear bells going off in the distance. As he steps up, and the smuggler goes, why? And then he starts making a break for it, and the guard chases after him. Now this room right in front is empty.
So I take my time, climb over my wool, go, and then I unlock for the old lady.
Alright. And so as you're holding your wolf kind of like like those airbags. Your wolf's like pedaling over. And then you have to dive in a little bit and you right. And the lady floats up and she's like, and then she clings onto the wolf. She's like, thank you. Right.
And then we climb up, right, move out. Okay. Then I peek out of the door and see if it's clear.
Alright. And so as you peeked out the door and you look into the distance. So once you have entered this area, right? So where the guard was, it's just a single holding room, and you can see that they have run up into the main hall. So there's kind of like a courtyard upstairs. So you go up, and then after this holding room, it goes even further up to this open area. The doors are wide open already because the guard and the smuggler has ran through the door, and you can hear commotion happening outside.
So I turn. So is the blind lady behind me?
Yep. So the blind lady is holding on to the wolf.
Okay. So as we walk, I turn around and ask the blind lady, "Do you hear that?"
And it's like, yes. What's happening?
Oh, that's your ticket out. Okay. So are there any more flood water? No more already, right?
Yeah. So it only floods that prison room.
All right. So you can get off. Just follow the sound, and that's your way out. All right, goodbye.
It's like, she goes up to you. All right, thank you. Peace be upon you. Right,
Yeah.
and she walks out into the courtyard as well.
So I will take my opportunity, get out of the holding. So you say there's a holding.
Yep.
So I believe there's just one door out.
Yes,
right?
correct.
So one door into the cell and another door out. So
Yes.
once I took the whatever direction there is to explore. So this whole place is a palace, or it's just straight off?
So what you have found yourself the moment you step out, right?
Yes.
You see this commotion happening outside, right? So you're in what looks like a high security prison. It looks kind of like a palace in the sense that there are high walls, right? You can see through they're like opening like kind of like iron grills through the walls lah. So you can see through, right, and then it goes off a cliff, right? So you're in quite a high place, and then the lower levels was like just near the coast area, and so forward is the courtyard right now. So you can see them chasing these two buggers around, right? And then
So fast they chase the blind lady.
no, they're chasing the smuggler mainly.
Oh, the smuggler.
And then the blind lady is like like trying to wander through the place.
Okay, wander through.
Right.
So I assume my gears is being hold up
Yes.
somewhere?
So you do not have your gear
Yeah,
with you
yeah.
right now.
Yes.
Yep. And so on your left,
Yeah.
you see that there is a so you can imagine the courtyard is like open all the way to the roof one lah, right? So it's exposed sky. Then you're still under shelter, right? And so you see that to the left, right, there's a corridor that runs down, and then it goes up a stairs, right? And to the right side, you see that it goes through a bunch of other cells. So you can see a bunch of prisoners being held on the courtyard floor as well.
Okay. So roughly how many prisons? Is it like quite a lot?
There's quite a lot.
So as I walk and proceed, I just one by one just unlock the door.
So you're gonna walk along the right side and lock all the doors.
Yeah.
Okay. And as all of these commotion is happening, how are you gonna do this? Like without being noticed, or are you just going to open the door?
Yeah, I'm just going to open the door.
Okay.
Then as I open the door, it said that it's the king's birthday.
Okay.
And then pardon everybody. and say it's TGIF. So by the way, it's TGIF in Singapore. So
It's Friday here. Might not be Friday there. Too bad.
Right.
Okay, then let's make a roll for that.
Okay. Let's make a roll. Let me try this.
So
Right.
what are you rolling for? Is like you're rolling to see whether you get detected here. Oh, okay. You did this pretty blatantly. Right? There's no
This is bad.
There's zero attempt to hide this at all. You're just going there.
I don't want to hide. I didn't want to hide.
No. As in, what I mean is that it is louder than loud.
Yeah.
Everybody notices you, right?
Yeah.
Go there and you open every single lock, right?
It's the king's birthday.
Just so happen all of them use the same key, right? You open all of them and you see 5 of the prisoners break out from their prison cells. They're like, just join the fight! Ah! And they run out and they start beating the guards.
Ooh.
And you see that the courtyard has started turning into a brawl, right? And they're punching each other.
This is
the
what
guards are like, stop! Right? And then they have like these little batons and they're pushing them away with their neck. Okay, and so what do you do at this point?
Yeah, continue to look for my gear.
Okay.
My pack, my academic
Academic
pack, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so you run the full round and you've reached the office. And the office door is not closed, right? Because one of the guards ran out just now. So the door is wide open. And then you see everybody's things are inside. So
everybody's things.
So these things are the people who were recently captured.
Oh,
so it's like
luckily I got my wolf. Can drag everything out.
And so what do you do? What do you do and what does your wolf do?
If my priority is I get my gear, my stuff first.
Okay.
Identify my stuff first. Right. So I want to search for it. Is it inside?
Okay. And so as you step in, make a roll. This will determine how long it takes, not whether you can find it.
I'm not going to use the tower.
Right,
See, better.
Okay, so that will be 6, and I'll let you add your affinity here. So
which is 1.
Is 1, right?
7.
So total of 7, right? You managed to find your stuff pretty quickly. Like it was right there on the table. Basically, your bag was there. Your this time, what weapon you get this time? Was it a dagger? Or short sword?
Short sword.
Okay. So your short sword was there, and your bag was there, right? And also your armor.
Right. Then I put on my armor.
Right. So you decide to start donning your armor. This takes a bit of time, right? The whole time, what does your wolf do?
Just ask my wolf to stand guard.
Okay.
No. I ask my wolf to enjoy the show, and alert me if it's who's winning.
Okay.
like who has the advantage, you know.
As you're putting on your leather gloves, your hide armor, you know, your fastening your belt, and you're like, woo. And then he sees that he telepathically communicates to you, right? So this is not like long distance, it's just that you understand what he's saying. So as he wolves at you, right, he says like, oh, the prisoner seems to be having an upper hand. And then suddenly, oh, there are more guards. Oh, there's somebody who's wearing something very impressive looking. He looks important, right? And then it's like, shit, the guards are starting to win.
At this point, I scan the room. What else are there? You say that there are other stuff.
Yes. So you see there's a couple of sets of equipment, right? So this includes things like maces, shields. Okay. There's like a spear in one of them.
So I go and grab and then ask the wolf to put it on the wolf, ask the wolf to help to grab some of them, run out.
Okay. And so your wolf proceeds to go and arm the prisoners with weapons.
Then we'll just toss over, yo! More gifts from the king!
And you throw all of the equipment out into the courtyard, right? And then the moment you shouted, right, this important looking person turns over to you. And he's like, hey, who's that?
Oh, let me answer that. Now that I believe that I put on my armor, I'm even more like Dark Knight. They can't recognize me. Right. They say, I'm the embassy sent by the king. The king sent his regards, and this is his gift to his people, bro. You see, he looks at you and he looks confused. He looks at his guy next to him, and the guy is like shaking his leg. No, that's not him. No, then I keep on talking again. That's why I use my talk.
Okay.
Confusion.
All right. Make a roll. So this is using his expertise.
My expertise is so cool. What is this?
Oh, okay.
What?
So that's a 4 plus 3, so that's 7.
It's still 7.
Yes, 7, but 7 does not succeed in this case. It is it's too big of a stretch to convince this person that you're the you're the embassy, right? And he's like, guards, get that one, right? And so as now that the prisoners are armed and they're fighting the other guards, they're more on par, but then two prisoners go after you. Two guards will go after you.
Okay. How are they going? They still, are they near?
They're running towards you now.
Oh,
And
then
the office is to your back.
Then I will sit, and then are there anything else in the room other than all the weapons?
So besides that, there's like
Coins?
ledgers. There are bags of coins. Yes, there's other people's belongings. So they may have certain letters to their parents, gold coins, some books here and there.
Okay, so I'll grab the coins
Mm-mm.
and the ledgers.
Okay. And
Right.
so what is happening?
And then
You're like picking up the thing.
I jump onto the Grey Wolf and command it to run. As it run, I toss all the coins behind me, but the guys is chasing, and say that I just forget that I'm not the embassy, right? I'm your fairy godmother.
As you start throwing the coins, right? Okay, and so while you're doing this, right, you see one of the guards, right? He pulls out a bow and he readies to shoot you. Right. The other one that was chasing after you, right? As you're throwing out the coins, you see some of the prisoners start running towards your coins and they push him over onto the floor and he's being trampled. And so, with that, I'm gonna make my first attack roll with this one guard who's trying to shoot you with a bow.
Should be.
Let me put this here then. Okay. I shall use the yellow dice. Use yellow dice. Okay. And so, he shoots you for a 7 to hit. He has no additional stats. So 7, that is against your evasion. So your evasion is?
Is 8.
Alright, so that does not hit. Right, so the way that rolling an attack works is that same thing as a challenge roll. You roll your 2d6, you add a modifier, and this modifier is dependent on the type of attack you're doing. So in this case, he's using a bow, and he's using dexterity. So he's trying to aim and shoot you with this. So he adds nothing because he has no dexterity. He's just a prison guard, right? Shoots you and it misses. You feel an arrow fly by your ear as you're still on your wolf. You're throwing the cash around, right?
What are you doing?
and you see
I'm doing charity here.
and you see the important guard
And then
looking person smacks him on the head.
I'm going to make everybody more violent. No, guys, they're trying to stop me from giving you gold.
as you throw the rest of the gold,
I'll create more violence and more chaos.
all the prisoners are rushing around chasing after these gold coins, right? And some of them are violently beating the guards as they're being trampled. And so, as that is happening, you see the important looking person smack the other guard in the head, and he's like, "Give me that!" Right? And he takes on the bow, and you can see that he's doing something more important now. Something more, from what you can tell, deadly, right? As he starts to aim, right? He takes aim.
I saw it.
Yep.
I raised up the bag. Who get that first will get this entire bag.
Right, as they charge to attempt to reach him. Let's see if they manage to. Oh.
What is this?
So
This is cheating.
no. This is the prisoner trying to hit him.
Oh, you did say that. Oh wow! Because of the gold, the power of gold.
So as you wave the gold, right?
That's yours. It's yours.
You see, he's about to shoot you, and then this guy grabs him by the waist, and he's like, "Oh!" He falls over. Right as the moment he loses the arrow, and it does not hit you. Right. So that was a 5 and a 1. So that also does not hit you anyway. So okay, just an explanation of what would have happened there, right? Is that he was using an archery skill. So this enemy is skilled in, he has archery mastery. So monsters can have some of the masteries from players as well, on top of certain natural traits, right? So in this case, it's a human character. He's able to use human skills, basically. And he used the focus skill that allows him to aim and fire an arrow with an additional dice. But in this case, he got knocked over, so he minus that dice, right? And so now that you have thrown your goal and your goal is now empty, your bag is empty already.
Right.
What do you do?
Just I'm trying to look for the way out.
Okay. While you were throwing the goal,
But
right?
I was escaping, right? Because
yep.
I'm on the wolf, keep running. Whenever there's a way, I just keep going.
So while you were throwing the goal, right, you notice the smuggler was going up to the second floor.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I asked the wolf to follow the smuggler.
Okay, and so you chase after the smuggler. Your wolf is obviously faster than the smuggler, lah, right? So the smuggler reaches out and he looks over at you. He's like, you! He's holding the dagger that
You're
you pass him.
welcome. You're welcome.
He's like,
You're welcome. See, everything worked out.
he spits on the floor.
Everything worked out. I even sent some helper to help you.
And he's like, come with me.
It's part of the plan.
All right.
It wasn't.
He's
And
like,
he fought for it.
he's like, I got no time for this. Come. It's like he runs into the toilet. So you can smell like the latrine. It's like, oh, the
So
smell of the
What's the blind woman?
is in the courtyard beating people to death. So as you go up the stairs, you see the blind woman, right? Apparently the mace and the hammer was cursed. And she was
Oh
violently beating one of the guards to death.
Thank goodness, man. I didn't really want to save the queue.
She's like, ah, my God's wrath! Bam! Right, and it cracks one of the skulls. Right. And so as you follow this smuggler into the toilet, the smell overwhelms you and you're always like, right, as he crawls through, it's like, okay, the path out is through there, and then he points into one of the toilets, right, and he pushes the toilet bowl to the side, and there's a hole.
It's a asshole.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a shithole.
Right. Okay. After you.
He's like, right, it's a tight squeeze, right? As he goes, he goes foot first, right? So he holds on to the top and he slides inside the hole, right? And you can hear that it slides for a little bit and then it lands in a splash.
Okay.
It's like, all clear.
All right. What about my wolf?
I mean, your wolf can fit through.
Your wolf can fit through.
Can fit through.
Okay. So I get my wolf to go first.
Okay.
It should land on him, right?
If you ask him to stay at the bottom.
So my wolf already stand by. The moment it drop, it straight away follow, and I'll straight away follow.
Okay. And so your wolf goes down first as he slides all the way down. There's it's kind of like a rusty iron pipe, right?
Alright.
As you slide all the way through, he lands at the bottom, and then you hear like a splash, and you can smell the fecal matter that goes into the air, and then you land on your wolf, and then you are for the most part clean.
Okay.
Maybe your shoes kind a little bit, right?
Cool.
And so with that, you see that the smuggler is making his way down the so what you have landed in is kind of like this sewer pipe that leads out, right? And you can see that there is daylight at the end of the tunnel, right? You can see the smuggler is running towards the thing, and in the distance you see there's like a little line swinging around the exit there.
Oh. Okay, the pendulum.
It's more
Knife
like
or-
it's more like swaying in the wind, like a rope swaying in the wind.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right, and as he gets to the end of the tunnel, right?
After him.
Right, as he looks at you and he's like, "There's only one way out," right? And then he looks at the rope, and so the rope leads off the sewers, and it goes down the cliff side of the prison onto a beach at the end,
Okay.
right? And he's like, "Would you like to go first, or I'll go first?"
After you.
Yeah, he looks at you and he says, "Make sure you only go on the rope after I've reached the bottom." And he starts climbing down, right? And you can see that as he's climbing down, right, you can see the rope, right, is like stretching up, down, up, down. And
How
you can
tall is it? What's the how deep is it?
so this rope goes down maybe 3 to 4 levels. So that would be
my wolf will be able to land, right?
that's like a 20 meter drop.
Yeah, for the wolf.
20 meter very high. 20 meter is like jump down off the building now.
Use it to 20 meter. Okay.
Unless you aim for the water lah. And it's not very deep water. It's near the beach.
Okay, I'll let it pass. I just think my wolf will be able to make it.
Okay. And so you can hear the as the smuggler reaches the bottom.
Can
right?
I just decided to the rope?
Sure. How what do you take your sword and cut it?
Yeah, I take my sword to just cut it.
While he's climbing.
Yeah.
lah. Okay. How soon after he starts climbing do you decide to do this?
The moment he climb, I just look how deep. So you say it's 20 meters, then the wall just cut
Okay.
without second thought.
Okay. And so with that, you just slice the rope.
But I make sure that he was looking down before I slice and not looking up.
Okay. And so the moment you slice the rope, right, you see
The rope is break! The rope is break!
Woo! And you can see
Breaking!
and so he falls 35 feet. Right.
He wouldn't die, right?
Well,
It depends how he fall. So
let's
at this
see about
moment,
that.
at this moment when he's falling, I'll just tap onto my wolf and say, "Okay, goodbye. You can go now." Ask
Okay.
my wolf.
Wait, give me a second, So, there is actual fall damage. Let's determine how much damage does he take from falling, right? So fall damage, the way that it works is that there's no roll for fall damage here. It is determined by how high you were when you fell and whether you can arrest your landing or not. In this case, he's landing on some pretty hard ground, right? Okay. I think he's dead. Okay. Yep, he is definitely dead.
Oops! I was hoping he can survive. Crippled or handicapped or something.
So you take 4 damage, right? For every 10 feet you fall. So he has fallen 30 feet. That means he has taken 12 damage. He just on the spot, he just dies. Right? You can see then you can see you can see like a little splat on the floor and then he passes away.
I cut too soon. Sorry.
So here the reply only the wind replies you. It's like, okay.
Then the wolf look at me. But the wolf should be gone.
Yeah.
So I dismiss
He
it.
runs away.
Right. So I was thinking, can the falcon carry me?
No.
Okay, then just nice the cat.
Okay.
This height shouldn't be a problem with cats.
Okay.
So I changed to the cats.
Alright.
Then I hop onto the cat. And then
Okay.
just
Jump out.
I don't think need to jump out. A cat can climb.
Yes.
Definitely can climb.
He can climb, but it's not a guarantee lah. So in this case, you will make a roll for your cat's behalf because your cat is your minion, right? He only has 2 stats here, which is a +1 to might and a +1 to vigor. But while determining on how you want him to climb, he's gonna have to carry you
Yeah.
while climbing, which is difficult.
Then
So-
jump, no. Jump you shouldn't be able. Cats can land.
This cat is quite fat.
It's still cats.
Okay.
It's their nature.
Okay. And so, do you want to jump or climb?
You say climb difficult, jump is the easiest.
They're also difficult. There's also a risk, lah, right?
Let's jump.
Okay. So, jump don't need to roll. Jump very simple.
Yeah.
Jump jumps off. That moment you can feel the wind blowing against your bow cut, your round bow cut. Then it reveals your eyes and your forehead as it's fluttering by, right? The wind of as it blows upon the cat bear's fur, it starts slipping away from your fingers for a moment, but then you manage to hold on to it. Then it starts falling and it falls faster and faster and faster, and the whole time the cat bear is below you, right? As it lands on the floor, it takes 12 damage. It has 14, so it's alive. You take half because it arrests the fall for you. So you take 6 damage.
Okay.
Right.
I'm behind the furry fat. I still take damage.
Yes. He arrests the fall for you, you take half.
Shouldn't he be like a cushion for me?
He's not that soft. he's a cat bear, right? So even though he's very furry, right, actually his back is very muscular and
Okay. So what? I take 6 damage.
that's right.
I left with 1.
You have 1 HP left.
Okay, so he left with
He left with 2 HP.
2 HP.
Yes.
So my cat is 2 HP.
And just as you land, right, you see you land on his back, and then you're like, your cousin very pain now, right? Then both of you are slightly injured, and you hear the howls of wolves. Oh, in the distance, and you hear more than one of them, but only one of them is near.
Okay.
You're on the beach. The water is like washing up upon the shore. You can see the tide is getting a bit higher.
Oh.
To your left is a forest.
Then I use my consumer.
Right. Make a roll for that.
I use my consumer. Consumer got used, man. They can smell. But okay, just
That is what, 5? 5 plus 3. Okay, that's 8. Okay. You try to lay low. As you do see the wolf, that one wolf in the distance. His friends haven't joined him yet.
right.
So at this point you have 3 ways. Right. You see the wolf. To his side, there's a rowboat. Past him, it goes onto the beach. And on the left is the forest.
On the left, so I go to the forest.
As in it enters the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both are dangerous. I enter the forest.
Okay. So on your cat bear, you're running through the forest. You can you can still see that one wolf that was in the distance, right, as you are riding through the forest. When you
So
first
so
entered.
do I succeed in my consumer
Yes,
disappeared like a bat, like the Dark Knight?
he was trying to look for you, and you enter into the forest.
Right. Okay.
The whole time you're hearing all of this commotion in the distance from the prison. The bells are ringing. It's like, boom, boom, boom. Right. And so with that, you manage to escape into the forest.
Okay. So where the wolf are, so where's the dead smuggler? Is it near the where the wolves are?
No, it was where you landed just now.
Where I landed.
Yeah.
Then I quickly grab the rope.
Oh, you want to grab the rope before you leave, lah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you grab the rope, and then the rope is like covered in filth, right? As you leave in it.
Alright. So alright. So
Oh wait. Okay. Yeah. You proceed.
Okay. So we successfully entered the forest, right?
Yes.
We entered the
With
forest. With the rope. So my cat's left with 2. So can this cat climb up the tree?
Yeah.
Find
he
the
can climb a
safest tree, ask him to climb up, bite the rope, and drop the rope and let me pull me up. I'm not good. And we find a safe spot and then we rest for the night.
Alright. And so with that you find a sturdy looking tree that he's able to climb up to. You see this massive beast climb up the tree as he ties the rope and he goes down. As he's biting the rope, he's like,
I know what my next expertise is already. what is it going to be? Right. Okay.
Yep. And so with that, that is where we'll rest for today.
Yeah.
Right.
Rest.
Okay.
So that rest, would it recover the HP?
Okay, so
Yes.
yes. However, there are 3 different kinds of rest, right? So let me just open up this table right here. Okay, bottom right, this one. So rest comes in three forms, right? You have a short rest, a long rest, and a good rest, right? So a short rest is just taking a break, 30-minute break, quick one. No food is required. For long rest, you require a safe space, and you must be able to rest for a few hours straight, right? This allows you to recover your exhaustion and your fatigue, and it recovers some of your HP and everything. Then the last one is resting in a town or a village, like a very safe space, like you have guards around you, you feel very safe, right? That allows you to recover everything, right? And so this would technically this is not even a camp rest because you don't have a camp. It is you're
I
like,
don't feel safe in the forest.
you're hanging up in the tree. So technically you can set up your camp in the trees. Like
Okay.
you set up a tent or something, you hang across, right?
Have you seen people who does the rock climbing? They set up
Yeah, they hang the tent off the cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Can I do that?
sure.
Oh yeah.
You hang.
Do I need to roll?
No need lah. You hang
Right.
your tent. This is not unfamiliar to you as you come from your village where you were often shunned out of your village.
Okay.
Create a little hammock, right? And this recovers 1 HP.
What?
Yes.
1 HP?
That's right.
That's only 2.
Healing is brutal in Aeons of Adventure, right?
The cat does the cat do the same?
Yes, the cat also heals 1 HP. So
This is pathetic.
So healing in Aeons of Adventure is brutal if you were to naturally heal outside. Generally healing is via items, potions, or by spells, right? So it is quite deadly to just simply travel out in the open.
How many potions I have in my academic pack?
You have no potions.
No potions.
No potions.
Oh man.
Yes.
Does like this like what do you call that? Unsummon? No.
Why?
Dismiss. The minions let them rest or
yeah, so when you dismiss and you resummon them, they are full HP. Yes.
Okay, man. Then so what I wanted to do should be before the sleep. I think should what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismiss. I'm not going to summon the cat. So I'm going to summon the falcon.
Okay.
So I asked the falcon to
keep watch.
Not keep watch.
Oh.
So fly out to see what's the
situation
nearest like human habitat while I sleep.
Okay.
It will take a while, right? So
Yep.
I sleep. So by the time I wake up, is it back? It's like,
yeah.
So it's back. Okay.
Over your 8-hour rest, you've had to
8-hour rest, 1 HP.
Yes, 8-hour rest, 1 HP.
So my minion, so it should be minion. Minion now reset. Okay.
Yep. So your 8-hour rest, you had to eat a bit of rations lah, right from the back. You wake up with the sunlight hitting you through the trees, right, through the leaves. And then you see your falcon flying back to you, right? And it kind of tells you that
So do I need to update my ration?
Yeah, -1. So you have 3, so you 2 now.
Okay. 1.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, you say 3.
As you have 3, so minus 1.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have 2.
Okay, 2.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, and so as the bird returns back to you, it tells you that there's a human village in the distance. It's a very small village, very quaint, very quiet. And as you wake up, right, you also hear some growling below you. You know the rope that you left hanging off of the tree smells like waste, right? And the wolves have found you.
Okay.
And that's where we shall end for today. We'll discover what happens next time. All right, and so so that's a rough.
It cannot be
example.
hanging there, what? It cannot be hanging there, what?
You let it hanging there, what? You pull yourself up already?
No, I didn't pull myself up. The cat bear pulled me up, what? You know, it's like I grab and then it pull me
Oh,
up. So
okay.
it shouldn't be left there.
Okay.
Left there.
Either ways, you can smell it lah. It is definitely
okay.
smellable. We can smell it, they can smell it, 100%.
Okay.
So I was like, hey, you carry around this smelly thing. Yeah, so there's an example of like what some of the challenges may occur. Not every combat piece has to happen like in combat. You don't always have to roll initiative because you're not always trying to engage in combat per se, right? So combat is something that when both players want to engage, both the enemy and the players want to engage the thing, and they're like, okay, we're gonna fight now. We're gonna take turns to determine who goes first. But generally, for Aeons of Adventure, combat occurs enemy turn, player turn, or vice versa, right? So it's all the enemies, all the players, and then swap, right? And then everything happens in the scene. So in this case, what happens was the man shot an arrow, and then he got trampled, and then he just managed to escape. So Crabback manages to make his escape through the second floor, through the smuggler's route. All right, and yeah, so that's that.
Right. So yeah, you can just, I guess, spontaneously, based on what you think you want, yeah, this I guess this will allow you to express in a way that how you imagine your character to be. Yeah, so hopefully what we want to achieve is that this could let the players express the way they wanted. Yeah, and hopefully to achieve that. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we could end here.
Yeah. So thank you for watching the 4th episode of Tiny Table Talk. I'm John.
And this is Mickey.
All right, and we are signing out.
And yeah, for those far away on the other side of the continent, all right, TGIF, and please follow us and do subscribe and click on the notification bell.
All of our socials are down below as well.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.